Auntie Nat's Crochet. Today I'm gonna make a baby tiger amigurumi. I'm gonna use a 3mm hook, and you will need orange color yarn, a darker color yarn, maybe black or dark brown, and some white or milky or yellowish for the muzzle. So it's not a very big tiger, it's just kind of like a palm size. Okay, let's start. Okay, we're gonna start to make the head first. For the head, we're gonna do a magic ring. So in the magic ring, we're gonna do 6 single crochet. Okay, after the 6 single crochet, pull tight, and now we're going to do increase, 6 increase, increase means 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So normally I'll just add a marker so that I know when I start, where I start. So in the same stitch, do 2 single crochet, we started with 6 and now we did increase, so this round we're gonna have 12 stitches all around. Okay, we have 12, and now for row 3 I'm going to do 1 single crochet followed by an increase. One increase, increase means 2 single crochet in the same stitch, and then 1 increase, and 1 increase. And you should have 18 stitches in this round. Okay, next one. I'm going to do increase first, followed by 2 single crochet. Let me add my marker first. So I'm gonna do increase, means 2 single crochet in the same stitch. Then I'm gonna do 2 single crochet. 1, 2. Then increase. And then 1, 2. Increase, Then I should end with 1 and 2, and this round we should have 24 stitches. So the next round I'm going to do single crochet first before I increase. So normally I will alternate. So now it's 3 single crochet, oops, 1, 2, 3, then increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. You should have 30 stitches in this round. I should end with an increase. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 30 stitches all around. So next I'm going to do increase first. Followed by 4 single crochet, and then increase, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Should have 30 stitches all around. And now we're going to do 5 single crochet followed by an increase. So I think I'll do the increase first. Oh, just now we did the increase first. So now we should do the 5 single crochet followed by increase. Actually, it doesn't really matter because it's kind of like amigurumi. It won't come out as a whole nice circle. The purpose of alternate increase is so that it becomes a perfect circle. So now I should do 5. Oh yeah, the 4 single crochet. You should have 36 stitches all around. So now I'm gonna do 5. Oh, wait, hang in there. Okay, just now row 6 we have 36 stitches all around. Now we are at row 7. We're gonna do 5 single crochet followed by an increase. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we do an increase. This row should have 42 stitches all around. One, two, three, 4, 5. Oops. Okay, now for row 8 to row 15, 8 to 15, you are going to do single crochet all around. So about 8 rounds. So you're going to have 42 stitches in each row. And once we come back, we're supposed to do a decrease. Instead of decrease, I want to start on the muzzle first. By right, I should start on the muzzle first, because without the muzzle, I would not know where to place the eyes. I cannot just place the eyes, and because mine is a safety eye, it's not a glue-on eye, so I need to place the muzzle first. So as of now, we do row 8 to 15 first, single crochet all around, and once I come back, we'll do the muzzle. Okay, I've completed 8 rows of single crochet all around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I completed 8 rows. Okay, here I add a marker just in case. So I'm gonna stop here for a while, because after this we're gonna do reduce. We're gonna decrease, do decrease. And when you do decrease, I might need to attach the muzzle and the eyes, so it's best I do the muzzle now. I'll leave this like this first. Okay, this is half of the head, and now let's do the muzzle. Okay, the muzzle, I'm gonna use a lighter color, so I'm gonna make a magic ring. Magic ring. Oops. Okay, in the magic ring, I'm gonna do 6 single crochet. Okay, 6 single crochet. Now I'm gonna do increase. From the 6 single crochet, I'm gonna do increase 2 single crochet in each stitch, so you're gonna get 12 stitches. This is 1 increase, 2 increase, 3 increase, oops, sorry, 4 increase, oh my goodness, 5 increase, and 6 increase. 6 increase means you're gonna have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 stitches all around. I'm gonna pull this tight again. Okay, now row 3, I'm gonna do 3 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, and the next 2 stitch here, I'm going to do 3 single crochet in the same stitch. This stitch, I'm going to do 3, 1, 2, 3, and the next one also 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to do 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these 2, I'm going to do 3 single crochet in the same stitch. 1, 2, 3. 3 single crochet in the same stitch. The next stitch, same thing. 1, 2, 3, and you have 1 more stitch left, and just single crochet. So this round, all around, you're going to get 20 stitches all around. So now for row 4 to row 5, you're going to do single crochet all around. So which means you're going to have 20 stitches all around. So you continue and for 2 rows, and I come back to you once I'm at the end of row 5. Okay, the muzzle is done. So you can end it here and cut the yarn, and make sure you leave a long tail. Here, oops, leave the tail inside this tail, and when we attach to it, before we sew the whole thing, add some stuffing, because this is kind of big, and if you do not add stuffing, it will like bend inwards. And I do not have nose this big, so I plan to sew my nose here. Sew a black part here and here. This one, I'll come back to it later. Here, because the eyes is somewhere around row 11, which is around here, and this one is like halfway here. So now let's do some decrease first, but not all. Let's do a bit of decrease before we seal the whole thing. I will add the muzzle, the eyes, and if you want to add eyelashes, or you can do that before we start to stuff it. I prefer to do it before I stuff it. Anyway, it's a safety eye, so unless you're using those glue-on eye, you can complete the whole thing before you start to glue the eye. Okay, now for decrease, row 16, I'm going to do 5 single crochet followed by a decrease. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going gonna do decrease. I'm gonna do invisible decrease. That is, I just take the front loop and the front loop. I'll pull over 2, oops, and pull over 2. That's my invisible decrease. So I'm gonna continue the same thing for 6 sets. Invisible decrease, you pull through 2, pull through 2. So I come back to you once I'm at the end of the row. So we just completed row 16. Row 16, you should have 36 stitches all around. So now we're going to go to row 17. Row 17, we're going to do 4 single crochet followed by a decrease. One, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to do an invisible decrease. If you want the written pattern, the pre-written pattern is in my blog, and I'm going to share the link in the description box below. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do an invisible decrease and you continue. I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of the row. Okay, I'm going to do one more decrease before I start to assemble the eye, start to attach the eyes and the muzzle. Okay, now the next decrease is, the row 17, you should have 30 stitches all around. So now row 18, you're going to do 3 single crochet followed by a decrease. One, 2, 3, invisible decrease. 1, 2, 3, invisible decrease. Just be careful when you do the decrease, you might accidentally take this as the next stitch. It should be here. So you have to train your eye to see when is the next stitch. So I come back to you once I'm at the end of the row. Okay, now I'm going to sew the nose onto the muzzle. So the muzzle is not going to be round. This is a tiger. So it's going to be kind of like a bit of a rectangle. So here I'm going to sew a line for the mouth, or you can say the nose down. At the end of the yarn here, I am not going to tie a knot. I am going to tie with this, tie with the tail of the magic ring. Okay, and just tie a knot. And then hide the tail inside here. Okay, I'll pull it. Later, I will tie another knot when I finish sewing. I'll tie this to the other end of the rope, end of the yarn. So here it should be this way. So I'm gonna have one line up to here. come back here. I'll do the nose. It should be around here to here. Let's try, because if anything goes wrong I can still pull it out and do again. So I'm supposed to cover this part. Oops, sorry. I'm supposed to cover this part. Okay, let me see. Okay, that should be the way. I'm gonna cover all here with this dark color, and this one goes down. So when I sew it, this is how it's gonna look like. So I'll try my level best to cover the whole area here. I'm not sure how many stitches I would need, so long it covers up this area. And it's almost covered. One more here. One more here. Just all around here. Let's make sure it covers up and look more like a nose. And when I attach this nozzle, this muzzle to the face, I'm gonna add a bit of a stuffing. Okay, more here I think. So it's either you put your needle here or here. So it's more to this side, so I'm gonna put my needle this way. So it kind of cross the other side. See? Now, does it look like a nose? Kind of. I hope so. What do you think? Is it okay? Okay, let's attach this to the head. Okay, I'm gonna attach the muzzle here with the nose, and the two eyes will be here. So, since I have not stuffed the head yet, you can just sew it like sewing a button onto your shirt. Just sew in and out. And before you complete the whole sewing, make sure you put a bit of a stuffing. You can't put stuffing now because it's kind of difficult to sew and hold on to the stuffing. So I would suggest that what normally I do is I will sew from here. I'll sew up to here like a north, south, east, west. So it's like four corners got intact, and I'm pretty sure that that's the right space. And I'll shape it a bit, at least they would not move. Then I will start to sew inch by inch. So now what I do is like this. poke a needle with the yarn through here, from here to here. In case anything goes wrong, you can still open it and it goes through the back. So it's kind of like a needle holding it into its place. So you're satisfied with this, just go through the next one, follow your stitch, go to the next one here, far away from you, and you do a north, south, east, west. That's what I normally do. You do a north, south, east, west, go exactly opposite, right above your last stitch. Then you kind of like hold it in place, and then you take a look at it, see if you're satisfied. If you're satisfied, then you will start to sew inch by inch, and then when I come back to the last part here, I'll add some stuffing. So this is how it looks like at the back. You just do a crisscross, or a north, south, east, west as I call it, here to here, here to here, and then it's hold on to. I prefer to do it this way than to use a pin. And now it will not drop. Now is the time you're gonna shape it, whether you want it to be more round, more oval, more rectangle, more to the horizontal, more to the vertical. That's your choice. But at least now it's not moving. Rather it keep on moving, and you put pin, even you put pin also, sometimes the pin might, and it's quite dangerous if you put pin, I would say. And the nose is around row 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, about 10 to 11. About row 10 to row 11. The orange part here I have not complete. We still have one more row of decrease, but I like to do the eyes and the nose first. The eyes, I will place it here. Since the head is quite big, actually the whole thing is not very big, it's just like my hand size. The whole tiger is just about my hand size. But since the head is big, I'm gonna choose a bigger eye. The biggest eye I can get is this one. So the eyes should be above the nose. I'm just putting it to show you. I'm gonna sew this first before I attach the eye. If not, it'll be kind of difficult to, you know, sometimes with the plastic at the back. So roughly this is how it's gonna look like, and I'm gonna add some white parts here. These white parts, I'm gonna add some here and here. So I'll see if I have enough yarn. Once I've did it one round, if I still have enough yarn, I'll use this one to do the eyes. If not, then I have to use the new yarn to do the eye. But normally the end of the thread, the yarn, I do not cut. I leave it inside, and then I will tie a knot with whatever loose tail I can find. Just tie a knot. Okay, I'll come back to you once I have this firmly attached. Okay, I've attached the nose, I have added some stuffing, and now I add the eyes. The eyes should be right above the nose, and between the two eyes it should be around 5 stitches apart. And then I make one stitch here, just right below the eyes. I have not added safety, I have not locked it yet, I haven't locked the eyes yet. So I'm going to make a white part here to go through all the way until here. So you just poke your needle here, and then the next one should be here. I still have some white yarn left from the muzzle, so just make full use of it. If you have not done your muzzle yet, except now until you look, seeing this, I hope you have a long tail, leave a long tail that you able to sew one circle and also do the eyes. So I'm gonna pull this way, and you see you'll have a bit of this white thing here, and just leave it like that. Do not pull tight. And at the back, add your lock, and when you lock it, make sure it's not too tight. If not, the eyes would sunk in. So this is how the eyes look like. So now I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, as for the eyebrow, it's somewhere here in the middle of the eye. You go up about 3 rows up, and here you slant only on the same row. And you see this row, just slant about 3 stitches away, and then your eyebrow will like slant. And this yarn, it's a 5-ply yarn. I took out only 2. So this 5-ply yarn, I only took out 2. So 1, 2, 3 should be here. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 should be here. So anyway, just pull first. If you think that it's too long, too short, not right, you can just adjust. This is how I made the eyebrow. Okay, now we're going to continue to do our decrease. I stop at row 18, which I have 24 stitches all around. So now I'm going to go to row 19. Row 19, I'm going to do 2 single crochet followed by a decrease. One, 2, and then you do an invisible decrease. Okay, so this 1, 2, invisible decrease. So you continue until the end of the row, and you should have 18 stitches all around. Okay, now I'm gonna do the last row, row 20. As for the ear, I prefer to sew the ear after I put stuffing. I find that it's easier after I put stuffing, so it's up to you. You can put first before you add stuffing. So now I'm going to do the last row. Last row, I'm going to do 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. One single crochet, 1 decrease, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. And you continue until the end of the row. It's not really gonna seal the head, but it's gonna attach to the body. So if you want, you can seal the hole here, or you can just attach it with this small hole. You just attach it to the body later on.